Hi, Brian Feller with Lua Technologies. I am the Vice President of Corporate Development, and I am joined today by our Chief Product Officer, Austin Lane. Austin is here, and we're going to do a demo of our product called Lua here at Citrix Synergy 2015.
Great. So as Brian mentioned, we are a secure messaging solution for the enterprise. We essentially view ourselves as being delivered on top of a Zen Mobile. One of the key productivity applications that every employee should be using. There's mail, calendar, file sharing with ShareFile, and then we view text messaging as the key thing that you're doing on your device, and so something that should also be part of the productivity suite delivered to you on top of Zen Mobile. So I can just take you through here. Essentially we have, if you're familiar with any sort of text messaging app, you'll understand that these are just sort of your basic conversations, but I'll start with our People tab. We give you the entire organization in your pocket. So we give you everybody that you communicate with a daily basis on your phone. You can easily message or call them. To jump into a conversation, it's a matter of just tapping on their name and being brought in. You can text message them as you would anyone. You can also view by department. So you can go in and find someone maybe in the engineers department, grab that guy whose name you may have forgotten, or you can message or call the entire department. So if you want to make a call, you can pull up the conference call screen and you'll initiate a group call, everybody's phone will ring and be able to jump on a call in a matter of seconds. No dial-ins, no passcodes, none of that. We've also got group conversations, so you can create sort of custom topics that you might want to discuss, pull in custom people, have that sort of conversation.
So what we're seeing is, like we were talking earlier, we're taking that social behavior that everyone's adopted in their personal life and integrating it into an enterprise class EMM solution. In this case, obviously it's focused on secure messaging. And if you look at what Austin's created here, the look and feel of it is very familiar. It has a very personal or consumer-like wireframe, and we did that on purpose because if you're going to get adoption in the enterprise community, that solution has to be user-friendly, and it can't just be something you're jamming down from the IT department. It's got to be something that they want to use, and what we found with our partners, and certainly our clients, is that once they start utilizing this, specifically now within Zen Mobile, it's incredibly sticky. The power of having the whole company in the palm of your hand is worth way more than the sum of its parts.
Yeah, totally. The idea is that as soon as they get the device, they understand the app, they understand what to do, how to use it. And so within conversations, we looked at, if we're going to bring this sort of group messaging, secure messaging behavior to the enterprise, what do we need to do on top of that to make it even more sort of enterprise grade? So on top of, baseline security, performance, that sort of thing, we provide a couple of things. Here's a healthcare use case with a bruise, but each message has a read report on it, so you can see exactly who has read, who hasn't read a message, when they read it.
And also, that's incredibly important to highlight because with email, you kind of send an email out into the fog of the internet. You don't know if they've seen it or not. And if it's a critical situation or high value content and a short-term reply is required, you don't know if they've seen it. Even with text, most of the time you don't know if someone's seen that. With this, as you saw, that read report makes this a synchronous solution. So you see when they see it.
It removes that need to follow up with someone so you know right away that someone has taken care of your message or it's being addressed. Yeah. We also have broadcasts, which are just one-way messages to the entire network. And those can also have the same read report on them, so you can know exactly who in your organization may receive sort of a critical piece of information.
And these messages can range from emergency situations that we have, companies like the Army and some of the other clients of ours that utilize it for that, or it could be something as benign as, hey, the office is going to be closed, it's a snow day, don't bother coming in, but you can't reply to them, which is nice. So we're trying to get the clutter out of the inbox and focus on that piece of instant information that you require.
Exactly. And finally, we do integrations with a number of file hosting things. Here's ShareFile. You can just tap the ShareFile icon, immediately be inside of your ShareFile directory, pull down a file, and then just send it right into that conversation. So it's that easy.
And again, as you can see, the concept here is less about overall collaboration. It's more of that slice that's super important in the mobility world, and that's productivity and workflow. This entire solution is built around workflow, productivity, and security.
Exactly. I think that'll basically do it.
Yeah. Again, so this is Brian Feller with Lua and Austin Lane with Lua. Just want to say thanks again to Citrix and Citrix Ready for helping us incorporate this solution within Zen Mobile. And look forward to speaking to you guys down the road.